Happy Elements Day. Today I'm going to be making a honey syrup. Honey syrup is my favorite syrup to use in cocktails, as honey just gives it a much more, unctuousness to your drink than a simple syrup will. It's a really flavorful drink. I hope you enjoy this one. Let's get this thing started. So to start off, honey is already a little bit of a syrup. It's just very, very thick in viscosity, and it doesn't generally mix well in a drink. So that's why I like to use a 2-to-1 ratio of honey to water. It's basically just gonna thin down the honey a little bit, still give you just as much flavor, but allow you a more liquidy texture that'll mix better in your drinks. So as always with syrups, I like to proportion by weight. So I'm gonna do about 200 grams of honey to about 100 grams of water. If you don't hit these marks exactly, don't fret it. It's just a guide. If you're a little bit off here and there, it's fine, don't worry about it. Look at that, I hit it right on the hammer. 200 grams of honey. To that, we're gonna add 100 grams of boiling hot water. Now, since I don't have a stovetop in my bar area, I'm just gonna use an electric kettle. This is a great little trick to use if you don't have the stovetop in your bar area, or if maybe your bar is in your basement and you don't wanna go upstairs. And now whisk away until your mixture is incorporated into a single liquid concoction. Your honey is gonna start off really thick and difficult to incorporate, but as you go, it will ease up more and more and more until it's just a very syrupy mixture. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of vodka to this mixture to help preserve its shelf life. On its own, a honey syrup will last for about 14 days in the fridge, a 2-to-1 ratio, I should say. But if we add the vodka, it's gonna increase that shelf life to about 6 months refrigerated. So a great way to make this last a little bit longer. And as I poured, you can see how easy pouring this concoction became. This is gonna be a phenomenal addition to your next cocktail. I would recommend checking out the rum old-fashioned video. I'll put a link in the description, as that's a great way to incorporate this honey syrup into a fantastic beverage. And there we have it, a delicious liquefied honey syrup. Please help out my YouTube channel by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. This is a great way to increase the algorithm's awareness of these videos and make sure they get distributed to as many people as possible. If you could, leave a comment with more than 4 words, and that'll also greatly affect the algorithm's response rate. And of course, please share these videos on your social media feeds if you have friends and family who you think would enjoy them. I hope you enjoyed this honey syrup. I know I do. I'm looking forward to seeing you next Friday for a cocktail video. Until then, have a fantastic week.